We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here we go. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Goes back up. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game. Dallas calls timeout. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Doncic outside. Pass to Marjanovic. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Gobert with it. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And Dallas with possession. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Dorian Finney.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Doncic on the drive.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's the drive. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
Boy, Doncic got tricky that time on that defender. As a matter of fact, that guy's still trying to figure out what just happened.
Gobert, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Marjanovic. Here's Doncic. Baseline jumper right on the money.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Now here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
The first free throw. Good.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Currently plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Assistant.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that one drops.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Pulls up. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got 6 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Back to Conley. Bogdanovich from long range.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's an 8-footer. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Utah trailing here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And here's Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Knocked loose. Outside Finney Smith. Dallas, no good that time either. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low. The 3, Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Outside Conley. Over to the wing. From deep, Gay. He's off on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Got a piece of it.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Here's Utah. They trail by 11. Outside for Mitchell. Looking to win the run. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Dallas calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Utah ball.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Puts up a 3. Paulie Stein with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Kicks it to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Finney Smith's shot is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Mitchell into the lane. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. He has 7.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Doncic with the jam.
The assist.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Bogdanovich on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. The ball's knocked loose.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Maverick substitution. Reggie Bullock.
To the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Reggie Bullock.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That's his first.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Back to Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. Connects from downtown.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Stolen by Conley.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Sterling Brown. Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock.
Outside Mitchell.
Personal foul. Second.
Pass to Gay. Now Conley. Hits the trifecta. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender, and I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Conley. And they go to the intentional foul. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. And Dallas calls time here.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Mavericks timeout call. Stand your jazz dancer. Get the jazz dancers dance team.
Here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. The shot by Conley, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. Left side Porzingis. Bullock. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Gobert is doubled. From deep, Gay knocks down the long J. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Assistant.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Hardaway, no good. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
The 3, Hardaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Driving in. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Hardaway on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway's got 7 points.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling.
Here's Whiteside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. Inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. They get the rebound. And another shot. That shot off the mark.
It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Utah calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Utah timeout call.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get down.
Utah calls timeout.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Jazz Dancers dance team. Quick, loudest section wants a t-shirt. Substitution for the Jazz.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 16 points.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Down for 2.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy to the Jazz. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Gobert with it. Gobert is doubled. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Royce O'Neal. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Here's Doncic.
First team foul.
Here he goes. And Doncic with the jam.
Assist from.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The shot by Conley, no good. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Bogdanovich on the wing. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Jazz lead by 16.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Into the lane. Back to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Here's Doncic. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
The 3 from Mitchell.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Doncic outside. The 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Down low. Here's O'Neal.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Got a piece of it. To the inside.